Hey guys, Morgan's Maintenance. Today's tour review, probably more so a tool deal than a tour review. We're going to be looking at some Milwaukee combination wrenches. So I was walking around Home Depot looking at all the Black Friday stuff that they've been setting out. Mine's still not 100% set up yet, but they got some of it out. Well, I walked by and I noticed that these wrenches, I think normal price, they had $129, $149, something like that. They were on sale for $50 a set. So it's $50 for a SAE set, $50 for a metric set. It's not $50 for both of them. And that kind of puts them in the price range. It's still a little bit more than probably what I'd want to pay for a combination wrench set, because ratcheting wrenches seem to be more useful. But these have some unique features on them, and you're also getting a tray that they go in, all that kind of stuff. So if you went and bought a set of wrenches, didn't come with a tray, you got to buy something to hold them. All that stuff kind of adds up. They do have some nice features. It has a anti-slip open end. I'll get these out of the package and show them to you. It also has a unique head design up here as well. And then it has that lifetime guarantee. I've never used Milwaukee's lifetime guarantee. I've got their sockets and all that stuff. It's supposed to be pretty good. And then back here on the back side, here's the back of the package if you want to read any of that. But you can see they are engineered by Milwaukee Tool, but made in Taiwan. So metric set, 11-piece set, SAE set, 11-piece set, $50 a piece on sale right now. My store didn't have very many of them. But they weren't on sale online whenever I was in the store, because I was just checking to see if they'd have them later. They were still normal price, but as I checked this morning, that's why I'm going ahead and making this video. They're on sale online too. So if your store only had a set or two, somebody got them, you can go on Home Depot and pick these up. I'll also put a link in the shop button as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get these out of the package. I'll show you some of those features, what might make them a little bit different than some other ones in case you're looking for a set of wrenches like this. And then you can decide if that $50 price point with them being on sale is that nudge to get you to buy these. But let's go ahead and get these out of the package. Now they got all the tabs broke off, all the packaging and all that kind of stuff. You can see it is two trays, red SAE, black metric. They don't lock together, but they do fit together, kind of fit in one drawer nice. It's 11 and a quarter roughly this way by 21 this way if you want to measure your toolbox drawer and see if it's going to fit. The trays themselves are actually fairly nice. Again, red SAE, you got Milwaukee logo here. All the sizes over here on this side from 1/4 inch to 7/8 if you want to check out those sizes and make sure it's got all that you're looking for. And then if we go over here to the metric, it's the same thing, black Milwaukee logo, all the sizes on this side from 19 down to 8. There's all the sizes that come in this 11-piece set too. So that's the trays. Again, the fact that you're getting those, to me, that adds a little bit of value to help you at that $50 price point. But the wrenches themselves have some unique features too. Like over here on the SAE, you have red ink filled on the sizes. You can see 1/2 inch there on both sides. Milwaukee laser etched, you might can barely see that along with the part number. We flip it over, you have Milwaukee raised pretty pronouncedly. So I think that that's going to give you some nice grip. If you're working on something, I can definitely feel that on my thumb. So if I'm working on something, that's going to give me a little bit of grip, keep me from slipping. So red ink filled on the SAE. We go over here to the metric, same thing, except for it is black ink filled. So that kind of helps you. My black ink fields go into the black tray, my red go into the red tray. Not that you probably need that help, but it's always nice. I do think the red's a little bit easier to see than the black, but I do like the fact that they are ink filled. Other than that, when you get into the packaging, again, they're claiming 25% more torque, max bite because of the anti-slip open end, and then also decreased fastener rounding as well. So if we look at the wrench and compare it to maybe your normal style that you might have, they do have a few differences. So if we look here at my Craftsman 13mm at this end right here, you can notice that they are smooth up in here, whereas all the Milwaukees, they've got some teeth. I'm not going to call them super aggressive. I don't think that they would actually mess up a fastener or anything. I don't think they're that aggressive. It's not like a Knipex Cobra teeth or anything like that. But maybe it does help you get a little bit more grip. Again, I've not used these yet. I just bought them at Home Depot because they were on sale. So I am interested in feedback down below. If you own a set of Milwaukee wrenches that have that, have you had it take paint off or anything like that? Let us know that in the comments below. But the most unique thing, in my opinion, is the fact that you can see most wrenches kind of just have this like arc, this U right here. So you're really only getting on 2 flats. Like if I take this, I'm really only touching on 2 sides versus this one right here. If I go down into the Milwaukee, it's going to go down, that point is going to go down inside of there, which is going to basically give you 4 flats that you're going to be sitting on. So that's a pretty big difference in my opinion, to be able to have 4 flats touching instead of just 2. I think that's the most unique thing about these. I don't know if there's other brands out there that have this or not, But that's just something that kind of adds a little bit, again, value to it to get you to that $50 still being a price that I think is expensive for a set of combination wrenches. But you are getting parts trays, you are getting ink field already included, and you are getting some unique features. So overall, it might not be too bad. Again, there's no way that I would pay the regular price for these. I would definitely buy myself a set of ratcheting wrenches from Gear Wrench or something like that before I paid regular price for a set of combination wrenches. But they might be a good fit for you at that $50 price point, or you might say that's still too expensive. I definitely wouldn't spend 50 bucks a piece on those right now. But interested to know your guys' feedback. If you have these wrenches and you've been running them, do you feel like these features are like awesome and you've found them to be very useful? Or do you feel like, I haven't really noticed much difference between them and any other wrench I've used? Drop that in the comments below. But as always, I hope this video was helpful. You guys stay safe. Have a blessed day. I'll see you on the next video.